Good evening, students. So I have made this video to explain one of the how and why questions which majority of students in fact often get wrong, right? Now which question we are talking about, right? In this question, we have got two compartments, right? And these two compartments are separated by a semi-permeable membrane, and these compartments are named A and B, right? In compartment A, we have got 58 gram of sodium chloride, right? In compartment B, we have got 180 gram of glucose. Both of these are dissolved in water, right? In compartment A, we have got 50 gram sodium chloride dissolved in water. In compartment B, we have got 180 gram glucose dissolved in water. Now the question is, the fluid will move from A to B or B to A. It's as simple as that, right? Actually, it's a very simple question. It can be slightly tricky, but if you think in a step-by-step manner, it's simple and interesting and conceptual. Let's think about it. Now, A, 58 grams sodium chloride. In question itself, we have given the molar mass of sodium chloride. 58 gram we have dissolved, and the molar mass of sodium chloride is also 58 gram. So that means that 1 mole of sodium chloride is there, right? 1 mole of sodium chloride. Now 1 mole of sodium chloride means how many molecules of sodium chloride are there? It means we have got 6.02 into 10 raised to power 23 molecules of sodium chloride, right? 180 gram of glucose, right? Now in question itself we have given that 180 gram is the molar mass of glucose, right? 180 gram. So molar mass is 180 gram, right? So that means on this side also we have got 1 mole of glucose, right? So that means how many particles of glucose? That means again 6.02 into 10 raised to power 23, right? Many students come up to this step and say, okay, we have got the answer. 1 mole over here, 6 into 10 to the power 23 particles. 1 mole over here, 6.6 into 10 to the power 23 particles. So we have got our answer that there will be no flow. Many students have written that there will be no flow of water because we have got the same number of particles on both sides. But that's not the answer. There is a further twist is involved. What is the further twist? Sodium chloride, right? So sodium chloride won't remain as one molecule when it is dissolved. It is going to break down, right? Now it is going to break down into sodium ion and chloride ion. So you will have how many particles now, right? You are going to have 2 into 6.02 into 10 raised to power 23 particles, right? You will have 2 into 6 into 10 raised to power 23 particles. That means you have twice the number of particles over here in A compared to B, right? Number of particles is twice as many, right? And what we discussed at the osmosis depends not on the molecular weight, not on the molecular size, but on the number of particles. Now, since in A we have got higher number of particles, right? The osmosis always happens. The movement of the solvent always happens from the lower osmotic pressure to the higher osmotic pressure. Since this portion has got twice as number of particles compared to B, right? So the movement of water will always happens from lower osmotic pressure to higher osmotic pressure. So the final answer is this, that the movement will happen from B to A. But just writing B to A won't give you marks. You have to give the proper explanation. How and why question is all about whether you have understood it or not, right? Understanding is important in how and why question, right? So you have to write it will move from B to A, and why it will move from B to A, because A has got 58 gram of sodium chloride, which means 1 mole of sodium chloride, which means 6 into 10 raised to 23 particles, but it is going to dissociate, right, into 2 into 6 into 10 raised to 23. That's 11th and 12th chemistry, right? But over here, it will stay as one molecule. So your side A has twice the number of molecules, twice the number of particles compared to the side B, right? So the diffusion will happen from B to A, right? So hopefully this video helped in understanding the concept of osmosis, that osmosis depends on number of particles. Wish you all the very best. Thank you.